Let me stop. Let me stop. Because now I'm getting in my feelings, and I don't want to talk out of my feelings. I want to stay focused. But it's very upsetting. You can't let your children watch certain sports because all they promote is something that you would never want. Well, just try to give them a chance. No. I wouldn't let my daughters watch the WNBA, and I'm just telling you. You get mad at me. You ain't gotta like me. I wouldn't let them watch it because they don't have a balance. Okay, since y'all gonna get like that, I might as well. I'm not saying this negatively. I'm just saying this factually. First of all, there is such a male spirit overwhelming a lot of them. Some of them are still holding on to their women femininity, but some of them don't care what you think. They're gonna come out like a guy. They're gonna want you to think and walk like it, and then I'm gonna get in trouble. Let me stop. I don't want to get in trouble. It's because this stuff is there, and you'll be people talk now. You know, the worst we got. She's a brick house. She's mighty. You know, yeah, that was the worst we got. That was the worst we got. That was the worst thing. It wasn't nothing. You'd have to use imagination. Some of the kids know what I'm talking about. The songs were simple enough to hear, but not nasty enough to not want to hear. So I tried to listen to some of the music that our children listen to. I couldn't do it. It was so X-rated, so nasty, so perverted, so disrespectful. I couldn't believe people are making millions on this filth, and we're not even monitoring it. I'll say it again. Nasty, filthy talking, stupid, ignorant behinds. I ain't gonna cuss. I ain't gonna cuss. Nasty, stupid, ignorant, ugly, vile. I couldn't keep listening. This is their diet consistently. Nasty, vile, ignorant, promoting foolishness. I can't stay on it enough. I just want you to go and download some of this rap music. Now they rapping in codes. No. They ain't saying what they want to say, but they saying it in a way you can't catch it. It sounds like this to me. That's how it sounds to me. That's how it sounds to me. I can't understand none of that. And that's purposeful. That's why they do it. So you said, shoot, I ain't paying that no attention. But they got a whole audience. And I know the devil's mad I'm saying this. I know he is. Because culture and society, again, with fashions, I can't believe how naked our young women dress now. No modesty. None. From the height of the skirt over they behind cracks. Let me stop. I'm sorry. I know. Just everything hanging out, slopping over. And some of the stuff, and can I just, since I'm here, some of the stuff, I don't even know if you looked in the mirror when you put that on, don't you know that ain't covering nothing? Now, some of y'all think that's natural, because that's all they see. He will. Well, yeah, young people be young people. Why do they have to be dressed like whores and talked to like they are beneath, called all kind of names? Disciplines. It brings actions. It causes children to respond a certain way. So whatever continually has your attention eventually begins to shape your thinking. Write that down. Whatever has your attention eventually shapes your thinking. It's the truth. I don't want to get ahead of myself. The Bible says in Romans 12:2, and be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. The battle is for the mind. What children continually watch matters. What they continually hear matters. What they repeatedly scroll through matters, because repetition has power. Does that make sense? It has power. Parents don't only ask where they're going, but ask where they're going online. Don't ask who you with, ask who are you following. Don't ask who you call, ask who's influencing you. We have a responsibility. Parents, you have to be so, and I'm only saying this, and I know I'm pointing it on kind of thick, because we on catch up right now. I'm being honest. We have to parent the screen as well as the child. We got to parent the screen as well as the child. You got to be responsible for the screen just like you are your child. You got to tell the screen what can't come in your house. You got to tell the screen what you can't listen to, what we don't listen to. It's an everyday set of circumstances. My fourth point. The fourth influencer, hear me well, is culture. Now, culture is the loud voice. It's the loud voice. Isaiah 5:20 says, watch this. Isaiah 5, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Culture and society, what do? They fashion advertising and politics. I want you all, this thing gonna be up long, so we need to take some notes taken, because we're not gonna keep this online long. But they fashion advertising, advertising, politics, sports, celebrities, are changing cultural values, communicating messages with accepting things that you never would have thought your children would hear. I'll tell you how this message came about. I was with my brother, and we were hanging out, and we were listening to some of the 70 hits back in the day, you know. We just listened to some of the 70